Hello YouTube. Bane666 here. I've been working hard on the propaganda of toxic feminism parts 14 and 15, which will be uploaded about a day apart when completed. But I came across a couple of Tumblr feminist posts that deserved a quick video in the meantime. So, I'm going to read this comment to you, and then I want you to guess what well-known feminists made it. Dear MRAs, anti-feminists. Have you ever been discussing how evil feminazis are and suddenly one of them barges into the conversation only to say, not all feminists? The likelihood of that is nil, but imagine it happened to you once. How irritating is that? That's what it feels like when you, not all men, dickweeds barge into a conversation that's not about you. I find this comment funny, as not only do we hear the, not all feminists, argument all the time, but also because, if someone is using the not all men, argument, and they're in fact male, then the conversation is indeed about them, as no doubt, they are replying to sweeping generalizations about males. But this gets much better. Did you guess who made this comment? This really is irony at its best.
Now if you would shut the fuck up for the 50th millionth time!
Yes, that's right folks. I found this comment on the Tumblr feed of Shetty Binks, the same Shetty Binks who was part of the protest that pulled the fire alarm, to shut down a lecture on male issues. The same Shetty Binks who told men's rights activists to shut up and listen to her while she read from a list she had copied off the internet. So to sum up, we shouldn't be able to comment on a conversation about us, that generalizes us based on gender. But Shetty and her feminist horde should have the right to do whatever it takes to silence us. Welcome to feminist equality folks, it has no sense of irony. And they wonder why we call them feminazis? But I'm not done yet. I also found this on Tumblr. Anonymous asked. So the all men are potential rapists thing is kind of rubbish, no matter what there is no rape epidemic, of course one rape is too many, but since the majority aren't affected it's not a culture or an epidemic, back to how ways men are disadvantaged. 3. In a recent study done both men and women, yes women as well as sweet innocent things were found to exhibit more violence against males than anyone else, for no reason, not including crimes. Continued. 1/4 women are rape survivors but 80% of women don't report their rapes. 1/4 is based on the rapes that are reported. The number is likely 1/2 women are raped. How is that not an epidemic if about 50% of the female population have been or will be raped? Citation needed for your study, P.S. Blossom. So let's have a look at the maths here. She states that 1 in 4 women have reported being raped, which is 25% of all women. And that 80% of rapes are unreported, which means 20% of rapes are reported. So the 25% figure, and the 20%, are the same group, that is reported rapes, but from different populations. The first being the overall female population, the second being the population of rape victims. So we know that the percentage of reported rapes in the population of rape victims is 1/5 of the overall rape victim population. So if we times the 25% from the overall population by 5, we should get the percentage of rape victims in the overall population. And the answer is, 125% of women, according to her figures, are rape victims. Which is a little bit better than the 200% figure from a few videos ago. Of course, never having bothered to actually look at the figures, and work them out, she just guesses wildly that 50% of women are rape victims. So here we have yet another example of rape statistics hyperbole, where statistics are thrown around without actually knowing what they mean, or where they come from, and things are exaggerated at every step until it becomes absurd. While at the exact same time, the person making the claims, is oblivious to their own absurdity, as they are in some form of hysterical delirium, mixed with a big helping of ignorance and sheer stupidity. So I have to ask, how exactly does this type of fanatical idiocy help actual rape victims, or society in general? Thanks feminism.